Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. I'm out here in my shop. This is Tiff Tough Bermuda sod. And you know, with Bermuda, you really get two options. Well, you get three options in the winter. You can do nothing and look at a brown yard all winter long, because just by nature, Bermuda, when the frost hits, it's going to turn dormant. It's going to be brown all winter, and then when it wakes back up in the spring, late spring, it starts to green back up again. So that is one thing you can do, is do nothing. Take a break, right? Let the yard be brown and be content, and there's absolutely nothing in the world wrong with that. Second thing you can do is what a lot of athletic fields and golf courses do. That's overseed with perennial ryegrass. There's a perennial and annual ryegrass. Annual is just a yucky, nasty green color that I don't care nothing about. And I know a lot of folks use that, but it's just not for me. I like perennial because it's more of a turf type and it looks like actual grass. It looks really, really good. It's super dark green. You can cut it low, it's nice and soft to the touch. It gets super lush and super thick, and it stripes up. I'm telling you, it is probably the hardest striping turf that I know of. Number three, you can paint it. Yep, you can actually paint it. They make dyes and pigments and paint that is safe for the turf, and you go out and you paint it when it turns brown, and then for a period of time, you got your green grass. Well, you got your painted green grass, but at the end of the day, it's still a green grass, right? So there's pros and cons about both. I've got videos in the past. You can go back and try to find those and watch those if you want to know the pros and cons of both. But I decided to overseed with perennial ryegrass this year because this could potentially be the new and permanent GCI Turf ryegrass. And you know me, I'm not going to put my name on a bag of anything unless I test it. So I have to test it in multiple different ways. And one way is overseeding Bermuda. The other way is out at the farm. I've got a test plot out there where it's bare dirt, bare ground. It'll be just a solid stand of the rye. And another way I'm going to test it is I'm getting ready to go home and work on my bluegrass back there in the back, and I'm going to overseed it with rye, so I'll have a bluegrass rye mixture. I know the question is, why in the world do you do all that? Well, that's my job. I have to know what it's going to do, right? I have to, in all the situations. So to my knowledge, that's pretty much the three most common ways you would use rye: is overseeding Bermuda and mixing it in with another turf type. In this case, it would be the bluegrass in my backyard. And the third way is just having a solid ryegrass yard. So the way you overseed it into existing turf is just like any other way: aerate seed, yada, 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 aerator, all that kind of thing. Slice seed, slit seed, whatever way you want to do it. Same thing with bare dirt. You seed it like any other grass seed. The way I overseed it into Bermuda is I like to thin out the canopy because the Bermuda's kind of thick, right? So in this case, I took my broom on the Ventrac and kind of used it like a dethatcher in a way, and it basically cleaned out a lot of the yucky in the canopy and opened the canopy up and exposed the ground. Then I give it a good clean cut. Got it cut down kind of short, around 1 inch. I want my edges nice and sharp and clean, so I use a drop spreader when I'm overseeding Bermuda with ryegrass. And then of course I filled in all the interior of the turf with my turfware spreader, and that's pretty much it. Ryegrass is a very, very quick and very easy to germinate turf type, so it really don't take a whole lot. I got the water out there running right now. We'll be back in a month maybe or so, and I'll do an update. As always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. I will check you later.